can.
Okay. So some people say, in the community say that they don't have the money to buy organic produce, or they don't have the money to buy fresh produce. And they also say they cannot afford a nutritionist, or they don't have the money to enroll in a gym. So what suggestions do you have for people like that who really want to lose weight but may be constrained by economic factors?
Okay. I'm glad you asked that question. So there are two things there. Number one, there are some people for whom those statements are excuses, and they're just not ready yet. But I don't want to trivialize it, nor do I want to invalidate it. It is valid for some. And that's really the audience to which I want to talk at this point in time. There are some people, so I talked about Greater Mondawmin, so let me just give a few statistics. Greater Mondawmin has a 20.4% unemployment rate. So there are a number of people in this community who are unemployed, and therefore for whom a gym membership or shopping at Whole Foods is luxury,
Right.
not a necessity, and that's valid. But what I would say to that audience is there are ways that you can still do this. Maybe you don't have the funds to hire a trainer or go to a gym, but we have Druid Hill Park. You can walk around the reservoir. There are things you can do. So maybe you don't have the funds to buy kale chips, right? But you don't need to buy the Lay's potato chips.
Right.
There are things you can do. And so to that audience, I would say, if you're really dedicated, if you're really committed to this, there are ways to work it without necessarily hiring a trainer, going to a gym, shopping at an organic food store. There are healthier choices you can make. I would say, and I'm going to say this again, don't buy the sodas. Buy bottled water. Drink your water, right? Buy fruit. Buy veggies. You don't need to buy the oodles and noodles. So there are things you can do. It is a valid concern for some people, but if you're really committed to it, there are people, I would be willing to help. There are others, I'm sure you could help. There are others who can say, here are some alternatives you can do that would lead you to a healthier diet. There are some ways that you can work out without going to the gym. There's some physical activities you can do. So if you really want to do it, don't let financial resources prohibit you from doing it.
Thank you very much, Pastor. So no more excuses. That commitment to making that lifestyle change has to be there. All right, thank you.